50.
Got him.
Fucking sick burn.
Burnt to a crisp.
All right, I'm recording.
Crispy like that butthole.
All right. 3, 2.
You know that it's cold gang, ho.
What's up, podcast? Can you turn this down a little bit?
I'm so excited to be here.
Headphone,
Why?
because it's loud. This shit.
It doesn't sound like that to everyone else.
Yeah.
What's
What's online podcast?
bottle of Jack. Why'd you get Jack?
Hole number 7, man.
We like jacking off.
Hole number 7. Oh.
Don't you ever whack off with your jack off, Matt? You jack
Don't
off with your whack off.
ever whack off?
Mm.
Whack off, jack off.
Whack on, whack off.
Wow.
Oh.
Wise words.
Whack on, whack off. Whack on, whack off.
Just like the ancient Hawaiians, man.
Yeah.
Into Hawaii, we
Ohana means jack off.
Is that what it means, Matt? Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry. It means jack off your family.
What?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the What's Online podcast. We're here to answer 2 questions. If God has truly abandoned us and the devil's run amok, what hope is there for a righteous man? And what is online? Tonight we have Ryan Pluck.
Hey.
We got Matthew Harding.
Yo.
We got Daniel Ryan.
That's me.
And the fucking music is still stupid loud in here, but that's fine, I guess.
We're in the club.
What'd you say?
All of it or just the music?
Everything is
All your
loud.
feedback?
Yeah, everything I'm hearing is.
It's really
I must
not
be
that
deaf.
loud. Is that better?
Yeah, that'll
That
work.
sounds
Is that
good.
something that you like?
I like that.
That's completely fine. There we go. And I'm the hostess with the mostest, Curtis Carlson. Your homophobic shit's not going to be put up with here for very
You're my
much
best
longer.
friend. Do you think I'm
Yeah,
homophobic?
it's current
Yes.
year, Matt.
It is.
I think
Because you are 2000 and late.
Did you
Wow.
believe
more like latent homosexuality that he
2,000
represses.
babies can buy alcohol now?
Yeah.
2,000 of them?
2,000.
That's a lot of babies.
That's like, did they get the golden ticket to buy alcohol as an
So
infant?
that's how many toddlers. can
It's
fit
hard
on
to stop
Yeah, yeah.
2,000
in a liquor
babies.
store. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Anything below that you could probably keep off.
Do you
but-
think you
yeah,
could fight
you
like
get it.
2,000 babies?
Yeah, I think I probably could. But
That's the limit for a liquor
I
store.
mean-
not
It's
before
called
they get
employees that have a
hammered.
building.
If I had to, like in a Mortal
If you
Kombat
had 2,000?
situation. Yeah. Babies.
What weapon would you use on 2,000 babies?
Do we go down
Fists.
this rabbit hole?
Fists.
Fists? I think you said fifths. I thought you were just going to
Feel
be
it,
carrying alcohol.
It's a lot
Well,
of
I guess I would be defending
adult
a.
tissue.
I would-
Fips.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna do this sober.
No, yeah. One,
Drink
I
it
would
and hit him
need
with a
to-
bottle.
Some liquid courage.
Yeah, I probably need to drink in order to kill 2,000 babies, and
You don't need to kill him. You're just fighting him.
and ostensibly I'd be defending a liquor store since 2,000 babies are converting in order to steal booze, I guess.
It's
So-
Shaun of the Dead,
The
but
cops come
with
up and
babies.
they're like, why did you just drink all this store's liquor? And you're like, well, there's a lot of babies.
that I had to fight off. See, that's why I'd have to kill them so that I have proof that 2,000 babies. they'll run off otherwise.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that would make that situation better.
I just imagine
Well,
them
I
running
killed
off
them.
like lemons.
I had
see,
to.
They're here. They're dead.
I had to.
Yeah, it definitely would. I mean, how else would
I certainly didn't transport 2,000 babies.
the cops would be like, well, this is clearly a case of self-defense when there's 2,000 baby corpses and a really drunk naked being covered in their
yeah,
blood.
in a liquor
Naked.
store that's not yours.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you just
that's
gotta,
gonna happen.
You look down in your hands, you're like, I use these.
and these, and there's a bunch of broken glass bottles and baby corpses. I'm glad that we got to
There
dead
they are.
baby jokes. Like
Yeah.
that's
Naturally.
that's
Seamless.
It's been a minute.
well, we haven't scraped that bottom of the barrel in a while, so that's nice.
Yeah.
How you guys been? I probably regret saying that. What the answers that are almost
How you guys been like that?
yeah, well, or just in general. It usually leads us down. Matt does something weird or gross. Brian's wrestling, and then And then Dan just like stops the conversation dead in its tracks. So well, we can skip over that then.
Yep.
I got an 8-string guitar. Thanks for asking.
All right.
It's wild.
That's what I've been up to.
Yeah, Matt's got a giant stupid guitar.
Not
Here,
giant.
pull it out.
Yeah, let's see it. For
Wow.
everybody in podcast land, Matt flipped the bird. Flipping the bird. That's a pretty good name for.
Bird opinions.
Yeah, flipping.
Yeah.
Or flipping the bird. I
Let me
like
give
that.
you my
for giving
bird
somebody
opinion.
Do you know why it's called that?
No.
Damn it.
You're
The
supposed
one
to
bird
know about
opinion he
birds.
doesn't
It's an
know.
interesting thing.
Back in the day, instead of cow tipping, the cows were much larger back then, so they were hard to tip
look it
over.
up.
But the birds, you see, you could go and push a bird over, just going by, ah!
Hey, bird.
And then
Kind
the
of
bird would
bird.
flip all the way over when you sneak up on him.
A magician, when he ran out of doves, he would just uncover his hand.
Yeah, I guess that was an amazing Jonathan bit, but
Yeah.
Wow.
this
That's the
bird?
trick. He got you.
Magic. That's a magic show with Matt.
Mhm. Amazing Jonathan.
Yeah, you're gonna get back into magic.
Too late.
Already there?
No, he's aged out of magic.
I'm not around crowds of people.
Yeah,
enough.
he's like, I don't believe in magic anymore.
Yeah.
Stuck
Unfortunate.
in my head.
Hey, you know, it's just illusion and things. When you first started learning magic, you're like, I'm gonna learn how to alakazam some shit, and you're like, it's all just optical illusions and sleight of hand. This isn't magic.
What is this
If I
nonsense?
can spread the belief that magic is real, that's magic.
Wait, didn't you say you did like magic in jail to ingratiate yourself amongst the criminals?
Yeah.
Did you like? I can make this entire dick disappear off my ass. Is that the magic trick that you were impressed with? You didn't have anything.
That was like my runner, like the last one. That was gonna be the bang. But then they called my name and I got out. So
Oh.
So it only got halfway up there.
Middle finger held up in a rude gesture, slang derived from 1860s expression "give the bird" to hiss someone like a goose. To hiss someone like a goose, kept alive in vaudeville slang with sense to greet someone with
yours.
booze, hisses, and catcalls.
this didn't say where it
What?
came from.
Yeah, no, that's
Right?
that's some weak.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Wait, transfer 1960 to the up yours hand gesture, like rigid finger representing the hypothetical object to be inserted.
Eh,
Oh, that's what that is. One
Th-
notion of defiance and contempt gesture itself seems to be much older. The human anatomy section of a 12C Latin bestiary. What?
Bestiary.
Yeah. And Cambridge describes the middle finger as that means of which the pursuit of dishonor is indicated. What?
Huh.
in Europe,
Yeah.
it's this instead of this.
I mean, in the UK, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
Why?
It's,
I don't know.
It's more
Look it up.
aggressive.
Look it up.
Yeah. They want you to have twice as much up there.
Yeah.
This the one feels good. This one doesn't.
Matt, do you think the fucking
What?
Britain is Europe? That stupid tiny dickhead island.
What did I say?
It's all of Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Ireland? Do you think
Over-
that's in Europe?
Over there.
Over
Over there.
Over there.
across the lake.
Over there, hun.
Across the lake.
Oh, you know where they do the flip, where they flip you off, but they
You
do
know
two
what I
fingers
didn't
over there.
succeed at in school? Everything, but mostly geography.
Yeah, that's a good point. I
You did
remember.
great at
Oh,
magic.
God.
What?
You did great at magic, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
you got pretty good at Guitar Hero
Magic
too.
Matt.
because I broke my neck.
Mhm.
I wanted to cover
Ladies.
the everything first before Curtis dove in there.
Oh, before he said it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I knew it was gonna
Like, I'm
come.
mostly bad at it, and he's like,
Everything.
Oh,
we knew that you're gonna do that, or Matt knew.
when it even crossed my mind, I gotta
Huh.
get for the podcast.
Insult him. You're like, I
Uh-oh.
didn't come up with this quick quip.
To be hilarious, yes.
Funny man.
Matt,
Where's the recording thing? Okay.
good,
sure.
good. We want to make sure we're still recording.
We are.
All
Wow.
right.
We're in.
Uh,
We're in it.
To win it.
Space.
We are in space.
wow.
A space. But is it a safe space?
I think it's all the same space.
All right, great.
Well,
Ryan, have you been
Hey.
up to much since our last meeting? No. Okay.
that we met last night.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got a nice Goosebumps shirt on.
Thank you.
It's got
A
I
dummy.
don't remember what his name was, but he was the dummy.
Jerry.
He's the dummy.
Yeah. I
that's me.
for Christmas I got the 25th anniversary edition of some of the books.
Oh.
So I have like 12 to 15 of the Goosebumps books that I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
start going through again.
It's gonna be worth
How'd
some
you-
money someday.
How'd you feel about the film?
I haven't seen the second, but I like the one with Jack Black.
How'd you feel about fucking Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? The
I
film?
liked it too.
Were they
I
the
thought
same
they
thing?
were. No, they weren't the same thing.
No, not even.
I don't
Scary
know.
Stories
Pretty
to Tell in
close.
the Dark were probably
They both
quite a bit
found
better.
an old book that had the stories in it, that then the stories
came to life.
pass.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
But I mean,
One was
that's
just
like
for
the
children,
style of.
and the other.
Well, see, the Scary Stories one, I think of that more as like an anthology film, while the Goosebumps one is like the same characters living through.
I feel like Scary Stories would have been better as a straight up anthology instead of
Yeah.
just, like, kind of trying to make a
yeah.
continuity thing.
Yeah.
all those
Oh,
ugly
man.
children running around that nobody gave a shit about.
Yeah.
I wanted
But-
different. Oh yeah, I forgot about bad things about that film. Do we talk about that film?
Do you want to talk?
How they-
Since Ryan already said that he liked it, should we just
Shit on it? Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, how they fucking I don't remember the dude's name, but they made him clearly seem like, oh, you're an illegal immigrant, like everyone hates you for this. Like you're
That
not
is-
from this town, and like really make you like, man, this town is really racist against this guy.
Oh
It
yeah.
just has a bad setup for that one like demon that comes after your honor or whatever at the end,
Mhm.
and it's like it's because you didn't enlist.
Yeah, he was like a
Like,
draft dodger.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole time you were totally trying. It's like, nah, you're just racist, viewer. You were thinking that that's why.
Oh
they're
yeah,
mad
yeah,
at
that
you.
was a dumb bait and
It's
switch.
like no, it's no. You.
All right, hold on
totally
a second. The What's Online podcast movie review corner.
Ooh.
And like how fucking they do that bit where he's like, "Oh, you're Mexican. I bet you have a switchblade." He's like, "Come on, man!" And then like later he pulls out a
does.
switchblade.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like why?
No, the movie was like kind of setting you up
Like,
to
you
be.
can't do both. Yeah, you're like, see, you're just racist, but he does have that.
And then at the end, he's like, "I know what you are," and then it's like a draft dodger, and then at the end, he ends up like, "I'm going to enlist and do the right thing.
Yeah,
By-
save the day
For not my country.
himself, his
Yeah,
moral compass.
I'm gonna go to. I'm
Because I
gonna
got
go.
my
chased
country.
by a fucking demon for not doing this.
Yep.
I better just do this.
Right, he's like, I'm gonna go to Vietnam and mow down lots of women and children because that's
Yeah.
That's what I want to do with my life.
where I want to be.
Better than
Or
Mexico.
maybe not
It's
many.
where I want
Maybe he's bad at it.
It's
I don't know.
just,
He's already seen some scary
Maybe
shit.
he died.
Yeah.
but
Can't get worse.
so there
War? Possible. High chance.
Some,
Much higher chance than not going to war.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is probably why it was a draft dodger to begin with.
Right, no, it's just weird because the like the jock character clearly was racist because he wrote wetback on the.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They were.
but then
heavy-handed
everybody
about it.
else was just upset that he draft
Yeah, they're like,
dodged.
hold
Yeah.
on, it's the 1950s. We are definitely cool with everyone.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
What was it? The 1950s? I thought it was like
It's
the 70s
strictly because
or
he-
something.
That
like
was the
Or,
60s.
yeah, it'd be like late
60s or
60s.
Yeah.
As a draft dodger.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 50s was a great time where there were no wars at all, except for the Cold.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah,
So frigid.
it's actually
Going to space, or perhaps just any warehouse.
what
Whoa, what?
warehouse?
Yeah, the fake moon landing conspiracy.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Stanley Kubrick.
There's no stars.
Yeah, that, there's a lot of flaws with these guys. Moon opinions.
Flaws.
Moon opinions. The moon is Mother
You're
Nature.
thinking about Matt's moon opinions.
Oh no, I was shown a meme.
Oh yeah.
Did I
meme?
describe?
Are we describing memes on the podcast?
Let's
Let's describe it.
Jeez.
There's a house,
It's just
and
me
then
that
it
can't
shows a
describe
full
them.
moon, and then the next panel it shows a warehouse.
Oh yeah.
My brother showed me
I saw
that
this.
today. He's like, "Isn't this hilarious?
Okay, so I've been trying to debate
Doesn't that
this
give you a giggle?"
all day.
Uh-oh.
No.
Hypothetically, the film Gary Busey in The Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay.
Is it funnier if Gary Busey is playing Harry Potter's role, or if Gary Busey is like
Is
a
the stone?
teacher that's a B plot during Sorcerer's Stone that is not acknowledged in Sorcerer's Stone?
He's
You
just
know
like
what I
off
mean?
to the
But
side.
Like Sorcerer's Stone is happening during the real time of that
Like
film.
they cut out
okay.
all
It's
of
from
his
someone
scenes.
else's view.
Yeah, he's pretending to, or he's got a
Like he's, you know what I mean? He's just a crazy wizard that no one cares about.
I mean,
like,
that would-
like he's the like kind of regular Snape. Like he's kind of weird, but like he's not super good at it. So like no one really
He
gives a
just
shit.
he just is
there he
like
is.
dressed up as the cop from Fear and Loathing, and he's just acting like that the entire time. He's like, "Where's Johnny Depp? I want to molest him."
Yeah.
Bing.
So that's okay. So,
But
I'm happy
I was
longer.
also thinking that it would be much better if Gary Busey played every other part
God.
except for Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, and Ginger. Fuck.
like that fucking Jack
Yeah,
and
but he's
Jill,
everything
wasn't it?
else. He's
He's
every
everyone
other
else.
character. Yeah.
I thought you said he was the stone, and I was like, that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. That's the Gary Busey sound. He does that
Yep.
sometimes, I guess.
I don't know what else he sounds like.
You're like setting up for an impression. Just,
Hi guys, I'm Gary Busey. The Gary Busey impression.
That sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right, he probably does a mean Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
that.
you don't.
Hey guys, that's scary stuff. That's the Wilhelm scream. What if they edited that in?
To everywhere where it's used.
Yeah. Oh, guys.
Dude, I watched this
scary
like compilation of Disney movies that used it, and it's like, I knew it was used a lot, but holy shit!
Yep.
stuff. Yeah, I
Like
didn't.
when
know-
Buzz Lightyear, when he jumps off the
Mm.
stair trying to test his wing out,
Mhm.
Mhm.
like if he can fly, that's a Wilhelm scream. Like it's so.
They use it so much in fucking Star Wars, just
Yep.
in general. Like,
Yeah.
in the fucking Clone Wars cartoon, in the fucking.
Still Disney.
It's such a good scream.
It's like
I-
the
hold
reason
on,
it was
I
brought
have
up to me was I was listening to another podcast. Oh, another podcast.
Say it one more time.
Another podcast.
Rules of threes.
Rule of threes, everybody. Anyways, I was listening to that, and they were all unilaterally like, the Wilhelm scream is really fucking annoying, especially if you've done any other like sound editing, because it's just like a hacky like, isn't this neat? Look at this little thing we
Look at
got
us.
here.
We're a student film.
Well, and it's like, I guess they made a good point. Like, they have to compress the shit out of it and like try and bury it in order for it to not like stick out like a sore
Mhm.
thumb. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. Like when I.
Hey.
Oh man.
That was
It's
pretty good.
beautiful.
That's the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Anyone that didn't know, that's in a lot of movies.
hmm
That specific scream.
Google it.
Yeah, and now
As
you'll
like a joke.
you'll never unhear it. Yeah, it's like a sound editor joke in Hollywood.
This is
Nobody
really
knows where it
cheesy
came
scream.
from. Nobody knows, Dan.
Really? Why is it called Wilhelm?
I fucking looked this up a long time ago, but
Do I look it up right now?
yeah, okay. Sure.
Fact checker.
No, I guess the answer's gonna be the fact checker.
Yep.
They think it came from like a spaghetti western of some sort or something like that, though. Like back in the day when there were a lot of those.
A lot of spaghetti westerns in the 60s.
I like spaghetti.
You like spaghetti cowboys?
Would you? Yeah. Would you like?
Would you be a spaghetti cowboy?
Would you watch Clint Eastwood just eat a bowl
Eat
of spaghetti
pasta, like
while
on a
he's,
horse?
Yeah, it's like getting everywhere and falling all over him. He's trying to look
Picks
like
one up
badass.
off the horse, you know.
The Wilhelm scream originates from a series of sound effects recorded for the 1951 movie Distant Drums. In a
Oh,
scene
okay.
from the film, soldiers are wading through a swamp in the Everglades, and
Everglades.
one of them is bitten and dragged underwater by an alligator.
Okay,
Ah.
so
That's
that's
what that scream is, being dragged underwater by an alligator.
I believe it. I believe it.
And it's
You
also
better believe it.
it's the
This
also
is what
I do.
people who ask Google told me
Jeeves.
from Wikipedia, which is obviously the best source.
hmm I once edited Wikipedia to say peanuts was a fruit.
Oh, Charlie Brown.
uh,
Peanuts are fruits.
Shut up.
Fuck.
Says it on Wikipedia.
Shut
That's
the
why
fuck
he
up.
edited to say that. He
I
was,
did it.
he was the first person to update the log on
I'm a
peanuts.
part of the big peanut organization. I'm a CEO.
Are you
This
Mr.
kid-
Peanut?
I am
Are you
not.
friends with Mr. Peanut?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
He's dead.
Uh-oh.
Because he's not
Yeah.
real. He's just dead.
I don't know why Forrest Gump is doing
the
this.
Planters Peanut.
Jenny.
Like slightly dumber Forrest Gump. But that was. I done saw a varmint up on the hill.
A varmint?
A varmint.
I thought you said vomit. I was like, oh,
A vomit.
A varmint.
I found a vomit.
You know what? You guys.
varmint.
would
That
you-
sounds like a type of mint, like a nice pin.
Would you guys get the heebie-jeebies if you discovered a varmint on your person, or like
On my person.
around the room? Or
What is
All
that?
right,
Like
look,
a
yeah.
mouse?
Look.
Isn't there like a size thing for varmints?
Look, one time a possum came into the garage and Dan just goes, "What?"
no. I said, hey.
Oh yeah, you said,
Hey.
"Hey."
Pays attention, and then
Hey.
got closer. I said, hey. It dipped out.
Did you get heebie-jeebies?
He did.
It's just like a.
It was
Hey,
a
you're not
baby.
supposed to be in here.
It was a.
Hey, I'm in here. You're not supposed to. Like,
It was a
I
baby
see
possum.
you. Aw.
He's just.
Aw.
I was
He was just checking
Oh,
shit out.
baby.
Did you had the heebie-jeebies? Did you
Damn.
did you get a big old goose pimple on your
Nipples.
And I'm sitting over here. I look at him. I go,
possible.
"Aw."
Awesome. That's hilarious. Just walks in. What up?
They're
You guys
blind.
got-
What up?
You guys got a cigarette? What
They're
up?
blind. They
What
can't
up?
see us.
Yeah,
what-
that's
wait.
why I was letting him know
Yeah.
that I was there.
Why do you think possums are blind?
So if what?
Why do you think possums are
I
blind?
thought they were blind.
What?
I thought they were blind.
No.
Who said
Half
that?
blind.
How can they?
Because they're so fucking stupid.
Who told you that?
We were
Wikipedia. When
Wikipedia.
when I
I done stroke again with my possum propaganda.
they're
Nocturnal.
yeah.
That doesn't mean they're blind.
They
Why
only
did-
come out at night.
Why did you know that?
Why do I know that?
Why did you know I was gonna say that?
Because I knew what you were going to say.
That's what they are.
They're
Possums
nocturnal.
are nocturnal.
Poor
animals.
eyesight.
They hunt at night. They have poor eyesight.
Got
and
it.
sense
That
of
doesn't mean they're
hearing, so
blind.
they
I
need
didn't
to rely on
mean
their
that.
sense of smell during the hunt.
Matt, you
Luckily,
said
their
they
sense of
literally
smell is excellent.
Yeah, I said they're blind. I meant
Coming
like
after
poor
that
eyesight.
bang.
You guys smelled like a snasty,
A
snasty.
snasty tweak.
Is that what you're gonna say?
You guys smelled like a snasty snack.
Tasty.
I just woke up not too long ago.
You're getting there.
I'm working on it.
Thank you for making.
You
that
guys smelled
screen
like
bigger.
a tasty snack, and
Tasty
that guy was
snack.
like, "What do we have in here, boys?"
And then he goes, "Hey."
Hey!
All right, I'll
something
get out
nice.
already. Jeez, just want to hang out with
I'll
you,
get out of here.
you cuties.
I'd cuddle a
Oh.
possum
Yeah, it would bite you and not give you rabies
or Lyme disease.
or Lyme disease. It would.
What about lemon disease?
Could you get to hang from your arm?
That's
Can
a
it
myth.
wobble
Does
to
your
and
body-
fro?
Yeah,
It's a myth?
Yeah.
No.
I've
you
seen
tie it in
photos.
a knot.
Where'd you hear that was a myth?
Busters.
Oh, I'm probably. I didn't. I'll remember.
I was
it.
like, wait, what?
No, possums don't like hang from their tails.
Why?
Why don't they?
Why
Because
is that not
They're
true?
they're mostly fat.
Why is that
what
in every
animal hangs
cartoon?
by its tail?
I've seen
A
it.
bat.
You have
Dan.
not seen it.
We had possums in our backyard when I lived in Connecticut.
And they were like hanging
Call
like
up the
3
captain.
hours.
Call up the captain. We
They
got
were
a
hanging
telephone.
It wasn't all the time, but I've seen it happen before, more than once. They were in our fucking backyard.
Look,
Do
look.
you want to
Kurt,
fact check that?
Kurt isn't gonna believe you as much as he doesn't
Do
believe I
possums
saw a
hang
duck
hang
in a
from their
tree.
tails?
I don't think that they do that because there's.
I'd swear they, unless I just imagined it. and
Yeah,
just, like,
you were just like a dumb kid.
You-
You're like, that's what possums
Yeah, like
do.
that's like just believed it
Possum.
so hard that like
You
no,
probably
I've
think-
definitely seen this because I saw possums all the time and I believe
You're probably one of those idiots that think bats hang up upside down too.
They do.
Mythbuster. Possums don't really hang by their tails to
Damn.
sleep. To sleep, they can grasp
To
things with their tails. And they use them to help
Buster.
balance and stabilize themselves. So
Buster.
they can wrap their tails around branches and tree limbs. They aren't able to support their weight by hanging from
Butt
them.
cat.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a thing that they do.
Damn.
They usually
Got
like
told.
Memory
balance.
is a bitch.
Mhm.
Memories.
You
You're
know
like
that your memories are actually just you remembering the last
when you
time
were a little
remembered it?
kid and you saw
Yep.
the varmint hanging by its tail from the trees and you got the
That's a
heebie-jeebies.
false memory that I
Yeah,
have. This
it
is a
Damn.
I do. I remember one time. I was like, God, I don't know, like 5 or 6, maybe 7.
7.
And my brother tells me Bugs Bunny is in the backyard. I loved Looney Tunes.
Oh no.
Looney Tunes is my shit. I am young enough to believe.
I've heard this
like,
story.
Let's check it out. I don't know what that means. Like, I want to see Bugs Bunny though. And it was just
I don't know what that means.
It was a very dead rabbit with bugs all over it. Like, he was dying like it's Bugs Bunny.
Oh my god. The captain.
He's not wrong.
The captain had a sense of humor from a very young age.
Fucking with me a lot, man.
Oh God.
Oh
But like
man.
in intelligent ways, did I ever tell about the hair story?
Oh, how he would burn hair in your room?
But he did strategically.
Yeah.
He took like 4
What-
Dixie cups and like made like
Yeah,
domes.
do you want to explain
and
this
like-
like from the begin, like the whole concept of burning hair in somebody's room is not a normal thing. That, most pranksters in their youth were
On
probably
YouTube,
not
yeah.
like burning hair. So you might want to.
Maybe.
I think he had
Yeah.
dreads at this point. He had already dreaded his hair. And like there's like some old ass hair in dreads hairs. That's
Yeah.
real old hair. And some of it comes out when you're like maintaining it. So he had some hair. And
Just a little bit.
took Dixie cups and like would have one open facing up and then sandwich it with one facing down and then do that twice. And he cut holes in the bottom of them and put matches through them. And then yeah, right. And then he fucking put his hair in there. It was like layering like hair and cotton like strategically so that it would burn out but it would like
It would smolder.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was smart about how he made my room smell like shit for a few days.
Yeah, no, I
while looked
remember.
because I had this really high shelf in my room, and there was shit all over the shelf, like just different stuff. And he hid it in the back corner behind stuff, like behind like a picture or something. So I had no idea where the smell was fucking coming from. And then like I found it one day, and he was like, "What?" And like I showed it to him, and he's like, he started fucking dying. Like oh yeah, like he totally forgot about it. It wasn't like I wonder if he still smells today. It's just like he did this thing, and then just like all right,
He
no.
was
like
that's
like
it.
erase this from my memory. Like this was the activity that I did currently.
And little did you know that you would get your revenge by virtue of buying gel deodorant. Do you want to tell that amazing story?
We tell it in the second half, or do I run through it right now?
Let's.
I think we've heard it once before,
If-
so we can
if
run
you know
through it real quick.
Seinfeld, Kramer was the character that busted the door. Luke said he was trying to act like Kramer when I asked him why he did this. He busted in the room in that fashion, said something along the lines of like, "Do you have a hot tub?" Which is a ridiculous question to ask a 17-year-old kid living with their parents. So then he immediately, well, I'm just like confused, like no. He grabs the stick of my deodorant, takes the cap off, and takes a bite out of it. But it was like speed stick and it was gel deodorant.
Oh yes.
So it got like stuck in his teeth, and he just kind of dropped down and started trying to spit it all out. He wanted to act like Kramer.
Wait, he's like, I'm gonna eat all your
Like,
food.
that was the
Then
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna eat all your food, and then he tries.
yeah, it's
That's a captain for you guys.
weird person to live with. Exciting, not always good exciting, but
Should-
definitely excitement.
Should we try to call the captain on the second
What are we
half?
gonna call him?
Captain.
Captain.
No, his phone is not working.
All right, never mind then. I
He's
lied.
gonna be here eventually.
Yeah, that's
we'll,
a
we'll,
good
we'll
point.
save.
Good point,
Eventually.
good
Is he like a broke musician living in Cali?
Kind of. No shows. He used to make a lot of money off shows.
I was
But-
like, can he buy a new phone?
We'll talk about something else soon.
Bye.
Because
We'll be right back after these messages. You know that it's cold gang, ho.
I'm recording
Who's making this sound?
now. That's from last week.
Oh.
I like that. That's so sad.
I thought we were doing that bit
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I was like, who's doing it though?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the What's Online podcast. Once again,
Hey, our
we've
jobs
been...
are easy this time.
Shit, Matthew Hardy. We could have done it. It would have been fine.
No one would have noticed.
Kurt laugh.
Ew, how embarrassing. What a travesty.
difficulties.
Wow. Professional sound engineer, everybody.
Top
Oh my
draw.
gosh.
Top a draw.
Top draw. Dipped in butter.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Ellie.
Yep. Bye, Felly.
Bye, fellies. Go.
So, like, you guys ever thought about what it would be like if you were a kangaroo?
I'm a kangaroo.
I'll hop around.
I'm a kick a zookeeper in the face.
You ever see videos of them fighting?
Like
Yeah.
in boxing matches?
Yeah, they are.
Or they like flip each other over and shit.
Oh, against each other?
Yeah.
Not humans.
Yeah, no, it's a lot more impressive watching them fight each other, like, because
Yeah.
humans, they kind of have to try and figure it out. Like when they're beating the shit out of each other, they're like really,
Go crazy.
yeah, they're really going nuts. So
Bananas.
bananas, but
You think kangaroos like bananas?
Probable.
I don't know,
I don't
Matt.
know,
Why don't you ask them?
What do they even eat?
People.
Yep.
Do
They
they
eat man meat, Matt.
I'm gonna
Man
guess.
meat.
Are they carnivores?
Yes.
Yeah.
They fly.
Man
They
meat.
dive down from the sky and attack
they-
wallabies.
No.
What are you talking about?
Kangaroos.
What?
Kangaroos?
Yeah. What do
They're
they eat?
children.
What? Yeah.
Children.
What do they eat? Mainly
Haven't you
leaves
heard
and
the-
grass.
Damn it.
There you go.
Yeah,
They're herbivores.
Yep.
What?
And they
It's
box.
conspiracy.
Do you think? I mean, they're marsupials, so are possums. So I was like, wonder if they eat bugs.
Possums.
I wonder
Dude,
if they eat bugs
but,
and
you know,
hang by their tail.
That's what it was. Kangaroos hang by their tail.
That'd be
Forgot
cute.
that. And
Is
it
their
would
tail
not
strong
be
enough?
cute, dude.
Yeah, those tails are
Those are
strong.
pretty
yeah.
strong.
They
They
could
could
probably
probably do
choke
that.
you out.
Yeah.
That'd be hot.
I don't know if they do that. They probably just punch you.
I mean, yeah.
I was
That'd
watching.
be hot.
What?
I was watching. That'd be
Oh,
hot.
because it's Australia.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on fire.
makes sense.
It was on fire.
Just like us.
Guys, it's fine. I
Yeah.
know somebody who died in the Australian bushfires. It's
Oh,
Are they okay?
Oh, it's
yeah.
sorry, Thomas.
You want cheers, though?
They don't hurt anymore.
You want to pour one out for my new rug?
Yeah, pour one out onto your rug.
What do you think of his
Crocodile
rug?
Dundee.
Your rug looks like
Chris did it, right?
Your rug looks like a.
Can I just break this
like a,
wine bottle
Matt,
Oh,
Dan,
an
I don't
ocean.
think that.
An
on
ocean.
the corner of the rug?
like a sunset.
Oh,
On the edge?
You know?
I don't think that
You guys like it?
rugs like have denomination.
Did you hear
It
Matt?
ties the room together.
Right? It makes it good.
Fucking
No,
hell.
it looks like a apocalyptic ocean sun view.
That's a weird way to describe it.
Yeah.
It's called
apocalypse now.
waves. It's supposed to look like
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It goes
Like
with
a sunset.
It goes with the new art on the wall.
Yeah, your art on the
Oh,
wall
yeah.
sucks.
fuck you.
I second
Well,
that.
It's quite
It-
basic.
Well,
It's also
you
waves.
you put it
but more
you put
realistic.
them too close together. They're
Well,
supposed to be separate.
Well, earlier I had
Daniel.
my calendar there,
Okay.
and like there's a time when it had like mixing and like that kind of stuff that was like cool for like
Yeah.
the podcast kind of.
This is a
More
lot
so
less
just
helpful.
my fucking calendar.
This is a lot less helpful, Dan.
But then that got erased and it was just a workout plan.
What is this? I don't
This
like
is
it.
from the last
Man.
episode when I was talking about the 5-string. And I
Primus
gave it to
sucks.
Kurt, which now I gotta leave the sample in. This is the new fucking, what's the fucking caveman?
Paleo rock.
Yeah.
This is like Seinfeld's dark, like, fucking spin off.
Yeah. Yeah. I was testing it out.
That sucked ass. You can't leave that in for every podcast.
Your artwork on your wall and your bass playing go together.
Because they're rough. Yeah, no, but long story short,
I want the short
Is there a
story
hole
long,
right
though.
there?
there's a Velcro strip from where the calendar was hanging, so I could just unstrip it from the wall. So I just wanted to cover it all the way up.
I understand.
Yep.
I'm glad
If
we-
I space them, you will see the Velcro strip
Oh no!
between them.
What if you put it somewhere else?
What, the Velcro strip?
No, the artwork.
That's a good spot for it. For the film. Which is
the
what I
film.
was explaining.
for
For the
the
film.
for the movie we're shooting.
We're,
Yes.
we're
Uh-huh.
filmed now.
Yeah, this is the round table
It's in cinema.
to write Gary Busey and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, you'll write it?
Opening
Cool,
scene.
thanks. I'll just chill back.
Gary
Come on with
Busey.
the
Yeah.
story.
Opening scene. Hagrid comes flying down from the sky, and Gary Busey's in the sidecar, and he's
Dan.
like, "Hey!" The end.
Good job. All right, your turn, Dan.
I remember that one. Oh, so
What does he do?
he's like, you wait in the car.
Oh,
to go
man, this
talk
is
to
awesome.
Harry, and yeah, it's you just
I'll
see
wait in the car while you do like
yeah, like it's just like a side
They
shot
don't-
like
they
from
don't-
the street,
They
so
don't
you see the
reshoot
car.
any of the
and
movie.
you see the
they
house.
just poorly edit him in.
No. You
They
see
poorly
the,
edit
You
him
see the
out.
house in the background and Hagrid talking to Harry through the window, but then like you see Gary in the car in the foreground, just like fucking with the radio.
When they're all like, when like the scenes
Like, I gotta
about
make sure that this kid knows that I'm cool. It's the best station to put on.
no, I like it's just a movie and they poorly edited him in. Like Dumbledore's like ends his monologue and then Gary Busey
Like a Kung Pao
walks
kinda
in.
situation.
He's like,
Yeah.
I agree.
He's like,
And
What
then
he said.
Professor McGonagall is just like gives her little speech and he's like,
That
"You
was-
get him, Professor McGonagall." It's just like being like affirmative to like everybody
Yeah.
else's stuff.
The fucking what's the hats called? The fucking
sorting
sorting hats.
hat.
And Gary Busey's just by the side, like, this is crazy.
Oh my god!
"Have you
it
ever
talks.
seen a hat talk before?"
Let's
When
put
Hermione's like,
Right, kids?
it's when Guardian Leviosa, and then he's just like, yeah, get it together, Ron.
He's just doing Mystery Science 3000,
Yeah,
but like,
kind of.
in it.
He's also like,
but just edited in.
yeah.
It's just his face superimposed onto random students around whatever scene.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'll put the trailer up.
They're like, you got to catch the snitch, Harry, and he's like, I got the snitch one time when I was vacationing in Borneo or something, like just doing dumb
And
bits.
Bermuda.
In Bermuda.
Yeah, like he's just wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. Like he's just fucking chilling.
what does he even fucking play in?
He was
Fear
in
and
Ginger
Loathing.
Dead Man.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a movie about an evil gingerbread man.
Oh,
There
you would
was
know
a-
about that.
There was a movie
Yeah.
where he became a dog.
Yes.
Like, but he was
That was Tim
He
Allen.
was like walking around.
No, it's a different one.
No, yeah, but he was like walking around like on all fours and shit. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't like they didn't like turn him into a CGI dog.
Like he just was acting like a dog.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sounds
And
pretty good.
what? I need to watch this now.
it's
No, you
fucking
don't.
insane.
Okay.
No, yeah, maybe.
Did you guys ever watch Wilfred?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that one. I never finished it, so I don't know like the
Oh,
mental part of it.
the one with
Elijah
Toby
Wood.
Esquire.
Yep.
Sure.
Frodo,
Yeah.
The Australian one.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking I was tripping with Sam, and then for the latter, like the 2 or 3 a.m. to like 7 a.m. just watched
Every
all
day.
of that.
It's pretty good.
It's
It was
Yep.
fantastic.
Yep.
it's
I enjoyed it
Pretty
more
dark.
than you did.
Yeah, I bet.
I thought it was all right. Okay.
Well, you're a cat person. It's dog humor. Curtis.
I suppose you got me there, Dan.
nice.
Got me there. So, I read a book.
What book did you read?
I read a book, Dan.
Yeah?
I read
Can't
a
tell
book
if-
called The $1 Billion Whale.
Uh-oh.
$1 Billion Whale.
Was this? Why is this whale so rich, Curtis?
Well,
Is it
Yeah.
Moby Dick?
That leads into my
Moby's-
No!
It's Moby's
That's a different book, Ryan.
Dick. Moby's
well, you
Dick.
see.
Moby's
Yes.
dick. It's just about how Moby's a weird asshole.
Oh
on
yeah,
Twitter.
is the
Yeah.
whale a metaphor for something else?
Whale, Dan, is a term.
A whale of a tail?
Me
Fucking
tell
let
you
him do
lies
it.
Of a whale of a tale or two.
Can you tell it like a fisherman?
No, I'm not going to do that. A whale is a term. I think it started with like gambling. Like they're like
is a term.
this guy will drop ridiculous amounts of money.
Mhm.
He's
This
a
guy
whale.
will drop
Shut the
ridiculous
fuck up.
amounts of
Dan.
money.
Yeah, I'm plugged in.
You could do this style.
No, I'm not doing a.
Especially to this song.
No.
That is inspiring.
You gotta do it like Sinatra for this.
No.
Do it.
Don't do
Shut
that.
the fuck up.
My shadow and me.
Hey guys, it's me, Frank Sinatra.
I knew that was coming.
I can't believe it. I'm here.
So whale of a tales.
$1 Billion Whale, Dan. It's a book about a guy who.
Not a whale.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hmm.
What a twist.
I'm trying to
Whoa.
figure out the best way to.
Probably quickly.
Matt, review it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, Kurt, tell it to Matt.
Wasn't even about a
Paraphrase
whale.
it to Matt, and then Matt won't tell the podcast. You gotta whisper it to him. It's the telephone game.
No. Quickly, we said
Wasn't even about a whale. It was about an Asian guy.
Oh.
Okay.
it's like the opposite of a whale.
Oh.
No. Okay, so you guys are aware of the movie Wolf of Wall Street, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio, Martin
it's whaley
Scorsese.
popular.
Robo.
No. What if I told you that, ironically enough, that movie was in part funded by,
Whales.
by embezzled money.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Malaysia.
fuck.
Like the
I believe
studio
it.
that made it and the financing behind it was in and of itself a crazy financial crime.
Look
And
how
it was-
scummy these people are.
How did
Yes.
Leo feel?
This is
Like a
this
million
book
whales.
is like really dense, but I'll give you the quick and short of it. Essentially, this guy who was just like I know people was able to. Jolo was the guy, and he's like I know people, give me control of large amounts of money, and that worked, and he was able to. It's a really complicated financial scheme, but essentially he embezzled around $5 billion from the country of Malaysia's like
Damn.
Nice.
sovereign wealth fund,
Congrats.
and used that money to party like crazy, become like schmoozy with like all of the Hollywood like
He
elites.
bought a bunch of blowhole.
And one of the okay, here's the there is fucking Leonardo DiCaprio is the biggest guy he probably became friends with. Then there was fucking Busta Rhymes, Jamie Foxx,
Jonah Hill.
Swizz Beatz, who I guess is Alicia Keys' husband and is a producer of
He
some
was
sort.
really krilling it.
And
What?
he would
They eat krill.
Hmm.
Whales.
yeah, he was grilling it. Good job with that.
Wow.
Well, Matt said what? I didn't want him to feel left out of a bad pun.
That was
No,
me.
Got it. No, that was him.
But basically, he kind of conspired with the own prime minister of Malaysia, who has now been like arrested and is going to be indicted on criminal charges. And
Mhm. Poor guy.
Oh no.
but basically, Malaysia's economy got fucked, and he's in hiding in China. But he did help make the Wolf of Wall Street, and then the fucking earnings from it actually got seized by the U.S. anti-corruption board.
Poor guy.
Poor Jonah Hill.
Jolo.
Cholo, I think is what it is.
Cholo?
Cholo?
It's like Cholo, yeah.
Holy shit.
You really got to separate that.
I
Really got to separate it.
No.
That's tough.
well, yeah, it's a Malaysian name.
Cholo.
Cholo.
As opposed to.
I looked
As
up the
opposed to
pronoun-
what? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, right? Obviously, it's
Is
just
that a racist
just
term?
regular CHO space LO. That's what I
It's-
always would
it's
imagine.
Probably.
I thought that was like a gang.
JHLOW. And I looked up the pronunciation, and it's basically Jolo.
Oh, Joe.
Jolo.
Yeah, but I think
J-Lo.
they kind of did Cho, like it's Cho.
Cho?
Cho.
Joel?
Yeah.
Joel?
Wait. Would you say that that bit is over?
What?
Would you say Finn?
What?
How fucking much did you smoke?
What are you fucking talking about?
None.
did you
In
eat?
the break. Just a cigarette.
Oh.
What did you eat today?
Yeah. Catch me on a day that I'm not smoking.
Are
It'll
you
be
bored
wild.
of my
No, I
Wolf
just
of Wall
want.
Street
I just wanted to
story?
use that pun.
Dan's ruining this book.
Podcast.
Yeah.
So he embezzled $5 million.
$5
billion
billion
dollars.
Then what'd he do?
approximately.
Wow.
Part of that went into financing the Wolf of Wall Street. And the crazy part about it is, like, you know, they bought the rights to the story from the actual guy, Jordan Belfort. And Joe, like, threw himself a huge fucking birthday party, super expensive in Las Vegas. They erected, like, a giant tent and bust in bunch of crystal. It's like the first fucking few pages of the book, and it's ridiculous. And this guy, Jordan Belfort, who knows a thing or two about, you know, fraud and shit like that, went to this party, and he's like, they're like kind of like added all of everything up, and he's like, there's no fucking way that one person has all this money legally to spend on a fucking birthday party, and didn't show up to like subsequent things he was invited to because he's like, I'm kind of trying to distance myself from like
That whole country.
like, no, well, from fraud and everything because he got caught, obviously.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
Oh.
I kind of don't want to be. He's like, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio's cool, but I kind of smelled something dirty and decided, nope.
Gotta get out of here.
Which
Gotta
I
go
don't know
fast.
how like true that is. He seems kind of like a scummy guy who would be like, yeah, no, I knew the entire time that this thing was like rotten, but it's still kind of hilarious that another like fraudster was like, this is too fucking out there. This is like too audacious. And yeah, now
Okay.
he's hiding in China. He had a huge super yacht built for himself that got seized somewhere. He had a bombardier jet, a
Damn.
private bombardier jet that he would just fly around the world in. One night
Do you think he flew around the world?
Around the world.
You guys both just breaking a Daft Punk immediately,
Yes.
I watched
Anyways,
Tron recently.
I immediately thought of Jackie Chan.
like the film Around the World in 80
Yeah,
Days.
yeah.
Yeah, but you think they did in way less than 80 days in a jet?
It's funny that you mentioned that because
Time zone.
Like 2.
Joe did like a party, a New Year's party in Australia with a bunch of people.
Did he fly to another New Year's party after that?
And then he flew to another New Year's party
That's
in the
fucking
next time zone.
insane.
He
What?
bussed everybody like that was at
I'm
that
from
party.
the future.
And he's like, and Jamie Foxx like went on like Letterman, and he's like, yeah, nobody's ever thrown a double New Year's party like this before. And just
Amazing.
hearing these people talk about the ridiculous amount of wealth that like was basically wasted, like a huge amount of it was him partying, like hardcore. He's like, I want to be a.
He wouldn't consider it a waste.
I guess not because
I feel like it's more the money that is hoarded than the money that is spent unwisely. Because as long as it's getting spent, that's still re-stimulating in the economy.
yeah, but he's also that money was supposed to be used for
A comedy.
Eco money.
The eco's money. Yeah.
comedy. No, he was
I got
that
two
money
cats
was
in here.
supposed to be used to like build like infrastructure and jobs in Malaysia, which that
Oh,
never-
that's not how it went.
No,
it went
not
to
at all.
That's
Coke.
not
Not at all.
Malaysia.
No, and it led to like the prime minister, like the opposition party, like trying to drag this out, and the prime minister did brutal crackdowns and was like, "All right, nope, going back to basically a dictatorship." And then they finally got rid of him, and they're like, "What the fuck? How did you guys? How is there none of this money left?" I was like, "It's
$5 billion.
That's like fucking
Saw the bunch of White Castle.
when Jimi Hendrix was put in jail when he was like 18, fucking because he was being reckless and black. And they were gonna draft him, and his dad said, or no. He was gonna go to jail, and his dad was like, "Can you guys just draft him instead?" He's like, "Okay." So he did that, and he wanted to get out of it.
Yeah, of course.
So he just started pretending to jack off every time his general would walk in. And he's like, "Sorry, I'm just attracted to guys," which isn't cool back then. So he got kicked out. That was a really smart way to kick yourself out. But he also did make some fucking money. He'd never had a job before. And he met a cool bassist when he was in there. He's
Oh,
like,
he's a
"Yeah, man,
bassist.
so I'm going to stay at a hotel where I was dropped off." I forget where it was. It was somewhere in the Midwest. And fucking, he's like, "I got like $400, I think it was,
which is like a decent amount of fucking money back then. He's like, I'll just coast out for like a month until you are out, and then you'll come back to this town, and we'll start playing gigs.
Mm.
And he spent that $400 the first night that he got out, just fucking partying, and then was broke. And that basis is not Jimi Hendrix's basis. He got left behind. But yeah, that's a lot of money just wasted immediately. Not to this extent.
Right. No,
but
no, I
to
understand.
that person comparatively.
Yeah. And he would gamble like crazy. He would drop millions of dollars like at a table. Like people would be like, dude, you're like $2.7 million in the hole. And then he'd be like, oh, well,
that's
it
fine.
happens. Yeah. No,
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, no. He was literally like doing this like just random days of the week. He was just like, yeah, well, and it's funny you say it wasn't really wasted because him being surrounded by celebrities made like people that were in the government be like, oh, this guy's living a pretty cool lifestyle. How do I get some on that? And he's like, well, let me tell you. You just got to help me funnel literally billions of dollars out of this.
We just have to wash all of this money.
Yeah. That was a tiny person. Well, she's running away now.
Oh, bye.
She's getting less and less tiny by the day.
By the hour.
Whatever.
It's growing.
Pretty
So-
soon it'll be able to take care of itself.
So this guy was. It's weird because
End goal.
of how connected he was, but he tried really hard to keep his name out of the out of the news and stuff like that. Obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I like that. And then it's not super big news, I guess, because we're like, oh yeah, other countries are corrupt and shit, but just how deeply ingrained this was in Hollywood, and these people were like, quote unquote, like, Hollywood friends with him, but still like friendly with him right up until the point where everything came crashing down, and he's just
And
like,
it hurts inside.
I guess so. So it's some of the craziest shit that I have read in recent memory.
Huh.
And while I was reading it, I'm wondering, is this almost seems like fake, just how
crazy it is and like outlandish.
like somebody described it as kind of like wealth porn, which makes sense.
Wealth porn?
Like, the sort
Just
of stuff like people will watch like rich like YouTubers or TikTok people like, oh, look at my shit and
Like
stuff
super
like,
flex?
yeah, this guy's fucking dookied on all those assholes. On all those morons. Like, he would just buy huge, expensive, like, penthouses.
because.
And like, then he did this with the prime minister and then, like, a couple of people from, like, Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi. And they would just, like, sell properties back and forth from each other and be like, oh, yeah, no, I'll take this mansion over here. And, oh, this is nice.
This is what I like.
He would go and make huge bids. Like, at one point, he had made the biggest bid on a painting. Like, I can't remember that guy's name or how it's pronounced. It's like Basquiat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He does, like, the
Basquiat.
weird, like, kind of graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about Sasquatch?
Basquiat.
Yep.
Basquiat. I fucking feel bad for not being able to pronounce that guy's name. I can watch, like, a little documentary on him. But that and, like, Van Goghs and stuff like that. He's like, oh, yes, I'll be able to, like, move all this around. It all got, like, taken, seized. And he still probably has millions of dollars in various accounts that people just can't get.
Interesting.
And he's...
We're talking about scummy things?
Cholo.
Oh, just still Cholo.
That guy's
these are all specifically him
Jean-Michael
still.
Basquiat.
Yeah, no, he was...
Basquiat.
Just the amount of, like...
Press the sound button.
Basquiat.
Yeah.
Basquiat.
Basquiat. Okay.
Basquiat.
Basquiat.
Thank you, Dan.
Basquiat.
Yeah. I tried to do it just like that.
Yep, didn't work.
Well,
You have too much
Yeah,
expression.
dude. The
Or
listener
like
just has
the
to know.
Spaniards are wont to say, queer pasta. I want to get that joke in there.
Do your Wikipedia insert of it.
I once went to Wikipedia and I told them that the clay pizza is queer pasta, and I laughed.
Wait, is this episode called Varmint on something or Kurt's Wikipedia list?
Varmint up on the hill.
No, it's varmint in the tree, I think.
Varmint in the tree.
I swore I saw a wallaby.
I swore I
You
saw a
did.
wallaby.
Did you see a wallaby, Matt?
Where?
I christened my foot.
I was joking. This is a new rug. Oh, yeah, it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
It is caught entirely by your pant sleeve.
It took a hit for the
Pant sleeve.
And please.
You guys ever get bummed out when your pant sleeves are too long or too short?
When
Every
you're
day.
flooded, you have to cuff it.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm talking about pant sleeves. Can we-
Yeah.
You don't do that with pants sleeves, bro.
Yes, I wear my pants cuffed all the time. They are currently.
Well, yeah, Dan, your pant sleeves, please.
Please.
Let's use the correct terminology.
Individually, my pants sleeves are cuffed.
Good.
I remember
Do you,
this girl in high school made a comment on my jeans because I used to wear very saggy jeans, and they were touching the floor past my shoes, and they were like, "Is it flooding in here?" And I was like,
That's not flooding.
"That's not how that works, babe."
Yeah.
you dumb?
I remember when someone told me that
You
I was
dumb-
flooding,
you
and I
dumb
didn't
whore.
understand what it meant until I did understand what I meant, and then I was like, "Oh, that's what flooding is."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
I think it's how we all figured that
I
out.
was like,
What
now,
it
now I get it. That
It's like jerking off. You just kind of figure it out.
I remember when I figured it out.
Oh yeah. March
But,
March 14th.
I mean, I feel like with the advent of
3
hipster
p.m.
jeans, you were allowed to like flood again. Like you're looking, like dressing awful for a while was like in, like an idiot.
I don't think it was in. I
bell-bottoms?
think it was just people are learning how to do that.
Yeah.
To dress terribly, or like they're
No,
like,
learning how to dress better, and they didn't, and they were bad at it.
oh, okay, right. So you think
It's
that?
not popular. It just is. I
It'd be
learned.
that way.
Well, some of
Sometimes.
them wore like the crazy socks because they were very quirky individuals.
I like crazy
Who's
stuff.
some of them?
Crazy socks are good. I don't know.
I use crazy
Okay.
socks.
You know,
Those people.
Them's
The crazy sockins.
the
crazy
Sockians.
Sockians.
Listen, I don't want to say it out loud and get canceled by all the liberals, but we all know who they are.
Yeah. Sock wearers.
Yeah.
None of us wear socks.
None of them. None of us.
The sockless
I
quattro.
went on Wikipedia and
free
I
towing.
edited the cock sock entry.
Sock entry.
Oh, Curtis isn't wearing socks.
Because they're all full of jizz.
Gross.
No, that's we've
You
been
didn't
through
get a
this. That's
stocking
my
this
Christmas
year.
stocking.
Ew.
Yeah.
But
Just get a
Those
new
are
one
all of
every
them.
year.
actually, my
That's the idea.
Yeah.
my pants are so anti-flooding that I don't really need socks. I can just kind of put them over. There we go. That's a bad example. I'm sitting down and can't really do it, but
And you can't see it.
and
That's
you
all
can't
right.
see it on the podcast. Hey,
So
hey
you know
guys.
that it's
uh,
cocaine,
ho?
And
That's okay.
this
There's
is
always
that
this song that
time.
says it's time
What?
to do plugs.
Plugs.
I'm what's online at gmail.com. Email us and we'll send you the 9/11 episode. And
Probably not. Sorry,
or,
John.
or you can talk about and calling in. Fucking whatsonlinepodcast.com.
Yep.
Facebook.com/what's online podcast. What's
On
online podcast
Instagram.
on Instagram.
Yep.
YouTube,
YouTube.
Yeah.
We
YouTube.
need you to subscribe.
so we can get a custom URL and we can turn it to X Hamster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you subscribe, I will put more effort into the video editing.
Ah, cool. I
We
might
all
put
want
effort
that,
into
right?
editing again.
Yeah, I was watching the I was watching the last video, and you even commented, "Oh, I'll put the picture in here."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. I didn't need to see that."
Yeah, I didn't do it.
I want like a half onesie without the shirt top. You know, just
Wait, what?
pants and socks combined.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. I wonder if
I
they
was
have those.
Just just the pants.
Yeah, that would be very convenient.
I don't know. I don't like wearing socks when I sleep.
aren't those just like tights?
yeah. I
Like
was gonna say, like,
pantyhose?
Well, I don't want to be tight.
All right.
Well, maybe I do.
okay, goodbye, everybody.
That's why
Bye.
the drums have cut out. Well, that was too early, guys.
Bye.
But it's to hear.
Bye.
Bye.
You know that it's cocaine, ho?
Okay.
You're so fucking good at this.
Weird.
Yes.